there's games out there that always say the choices that you make influence the gameplay that you're going to have and this, that, and the other. And in reality, all it is an extra option in a conversation, or instead of getting a grey top, you get a red top. They really don't mean anything. The Stanley Parable's different. The choices that you make do actually change what you're going to do in the game. The outcome, the route that you're going to go down, everything. So I'm not going to spoil anything for you this time. I'm just going to let you enjoy me as I do everything that I'm not meant to.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
It's like Google.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh, no, wait,
This
sorry.
is what employee
That's Apple.
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Stanley's
as
a
though he
loser.
had been made exactly for this job.
Loser.
And Stanley was happy.
Loser.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
He stopped
Something
being a
he
loser?
would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
No.
But as he came to his wits and
Look, he's
regained
moving
his
his head.
senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So you know how I said this game, the choices that you make really do affect the outcome? It literally does. So I've been told I'm to step out the office. No, I'm shutting the door.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
And now I lost the game and I have to start it from the beginning. So see, it actually is. I've had to restart. Yay. Right. Out of the office we go. And
All of his
genuinely
co-workers were gone.
no one
What could
here.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Hear
meeting
rain,
room.
but I
Perhaps
can't
he had
see
simply
anything.
missed a memo. No matter how hard
PC,
Stanley looked,
someone's on.
he couldn't
Oh,
find a
turned it
trace
off.
of his co-workers.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, no, no. no, no.
I didn't get that
can't
last
just give
time.
these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Alright, let's give that a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Hello? Oh, now he's just not responding. Maybe I have to do it on this door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Where's 417? 437. 428. 417. Anywhere? Oh, another PC on. Oh my god. That's Windows 3.1. Oh, it's off. 417. Awaiting input. Input that. Oh, it inputted it. Input received. Standing up. No. Sit on the chair. Sit. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I can't input anymore. Right. 417. 417. 417! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20!
Ooh, great! Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Was that one of the ones back here? Oh no, it's 427. Right, okay. Oh, no, look. What was that? 437. Thought so. 1, 2, 3.
Excellent!
4. Oh.
I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Anywhere? By the way, as far as I know, this isn't actually anything to do with the game. In all the playthroughs that I've had of this, I've not come across being able to do it. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh, good lord. Run. Oh, no, that's crouch. Oh, get through the door.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know,
the
copy machine.
Where's the copy machine? There it is.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Are we? Or are you just leading me on? Are you leading me on?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh, move. 419. I was on this one. How strange. I can't jump.
Yes!
There we go.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. There's 416.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay. Oh, no, wait. Through here. And...
Finish it off, Stanley!
Oh.
5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes!
Yay!
We did it! Oh, wow.
I got an achievement.
That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really?
That's true.
What were you thinking?
You have taught me to pursue my dreams. Thank you. Right, let's carry on with the game. So, I've been asked to go to the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a
first
set
choice.
of 2 open doors,
He
entered the door on his
left. So, I could enter the door on the left, and I could follow the story, or in this playthrough, for your viewing pleasure, I am going to do everything he tells me, but the opposite. So I'm going through the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, lovely employee's lounge.
Yes,
Dark.
truly a room worth
Where's
admiring.
the light switch?
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, I'm not. Look, see, I'm leaving.
But
I'm not
eager to
drinking
get
anything.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I could take the first open door on my left, but I'm not. I'm not doing what you tell me.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, bands. Ooh, don't knock all that down. So, on the moving platform we go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, I think we have.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
No, I know.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Yeah,
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
I
this
appreciate
time.
that. I do.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Alright, I'll give you a chance. Fine. Oh, got stuck. Prove it to me then. Come on. Scary voice.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. No, I didn't.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. Nah, fooled you again.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, he didn't. Oh. Oh. Ah, there it is. I didn't walk through any red door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
That's very much what I want to do.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yep.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yep.
Skill trees?
Yep.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I want vehicles and skill
Tell you
trees.
what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
All right.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What? That door? Nope.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'll be truthful. Yeah, choice is important.
You see, I knew I was onto something.
Well done.
Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door?
Because you're a genius.
It's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Ooh, a door.
You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Sounds good. Oh. And another third door. Oh, look. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. And the leader is... Oh, none of those people. Am I on this? Find me. Find me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's slightly depressing. So, let's try this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Nope, it did not.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Go for it.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Not at all.
Let me boot it up.
Thanks.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Uh-oh.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But
Yeah,
of
I
course,
can see it
the
being in the
message of the
paper soon.
game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be
Okay,
sure
viewers,
to keep
strap
notes
yourself
on your
in.
experience.
This is going to get wild for 4 hours straight. 4 hours pressing a button for 4 hours. Oh, I moved myself. 4 long hours of pressing. Oh, I moved myself again. A button over and over and over and over and over and over again and over again and still over again and over again. I can't be bothered anymore. Burn, baby, burn!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
No, I hate
because
babies.
if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
Well, let me
I'm
out.
out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What could it be? What could it be? Minecraft!
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely
another
nothing to
achievement.
do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Go for it.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see.
You need to
what
take the middle
does it
bit
need?
out.
Yes, of course.
Yep,
and
there
just
you go.
to finish
And
it
the
all
door.
off... Yes.
Ba-dum.
It's complete.
Well done.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay, I will.
Isn't it grand?
Beautiful.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yay! Mining we will go, a mining we will go. Let's go a mining and a mining we will go.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope. What's in there? I can't jump. Balls. I want to know what's in there.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Go for it.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
The cake is a lie.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
No, I want the portal. Make the portal appear. The camera's missing. I've played Portal way too much. Way too much. Yeah.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Cube.
Genius.
Oh. Hey. Let me in the lift. Let me in the lift. Let me in the...
You know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
Thanks. Boom. Voice. Voice. Hello? Hello? Voice? The voice isn't talking to me anymore. Voice? Voice? I'm so alone. And I'm lost. And I'm confused. Hello? Hello?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Please end. Oh look, I'm back in my room. So do you see? The choices that you make lead you down different paths. I'm going to play through it again this time, but I'm going to do everything that he says to do. So we'll see what ending we get that time. From off the top of my head, I think there's 19 different endings that you can get based on the options that you make. So every time that he says do one thing and there's an option to do another, that affects the path that you go down. Every single one, there's a junction. So this time, let's just power through.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And we'll do what he says.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Possibly, so let's go check the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Meeting room!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Work
disbelief,
every
Stanley
time.
decided to
No
go
exception
up
of
to his
promotion,
boss's
recognitions
office,
don't get
hoping he
fired.
might find an answer there.
What are they working on? What do people want? Things. Happy feelings. Mike James, you are fired. Money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product! Yay! Profits, profits, profits. Now, let's have a bi-quarterly post-review review. We need less reviews. 402 plus 405. They want to get rid of the death sport portion of the primary review schedule. But I think it's a stupid idea. There needs to be more water coolers. There needs to be more water cooler heaters. The charts need to be more hip to appeal to the teenage demographic. And we need to find teenagers to put in the teenage demographic. Could we use a big net? Maybe some sort of child trap. Right, off we go. Broom closet. That's... No, I won't spoil it. Just play the game and go in there and close the door.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Also, that's another route that you can go down. So again, play this game, and go down those stairs. Ooh, so pretty. Executive bathroom. That's the helicopter that takes you to Jurassic Island. Jurassic Island? Jurassic Park. Mr. Boss. Ooh, it's this one.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I'm stunned.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
I'm
what
wondering
dark
in disbelief
secret was
who
being held
orchestrated
from him?
this.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Nope. But thanks for telling
Yet
me.
incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yes, I did. And let's go in to the lift. Down, 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 down.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself,
I feel more free to think for
question
myself.
the nature of his job.
Question the nature
Why
of
did
my
he
job.
feel this now, when for
Dunno.
years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Thanks, Light. That was
Stanley walked
useful.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Escape.
Facility.
Button. There's a button. There's a button. What does the button do? It goes. Ba-doom.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
So it's like
himself.
the thing Professor
Did he
Xavier
have the
uses.
strength to find out?
And another button. Big
Now
brother.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
think this room
revealed.
looks so
Each
cool.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yep, sounds about right. Lift, please. Ooh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yep.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
No.
Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, sure.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
No,
walking,
I see no
eating,
emotions.
working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Ho, 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 ho. Yes, I will. So let's go through the only door. 5. 10 points if you know what that's from. It's a bit of a tricky one.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So I now have the choice to either use the entire mind control system that we've just seen for myself, or to never allow it to be used ever again. I'm going to let you guys, if you play this game, have the fun choice of pressing on, so I'm going to press off.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Yay!
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
For you guys
Where
to go
had
and play.
his co-workers gone?
Good question.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Another good
What
question.
other mysteries did this strange building hold?
An even better
But as
question.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
But it
For
does to
it
you
was
guys.
not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.